Doctor of Thuganomics, man. We got John Cena, 16-time world champion, multi-time WWE champion, United States champion, tag team champion at one point in time. I don't think he's ever won the Intercontinental though, right? I think that's the one. He ain't ever won the IC title, right?
Yeah, he's won it.
Has he?
I thought he did at least one time. He did.
Okay. Okay. Well, if that is the case, we're just gonna go put on the record Grand Slam champion. Uh, okay. Now, if you were to ask me this,
Wait a minute, hold on. Now this is my. So I guess I'm up because I'm talking shit. So I guess I'm up on this. But go ahead and say what you're about to say.
yeah, no, like if you were to ask me this maybe 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I might have said, overrated. And the reason I would have said overrated 6 to 7 years ago was how much he was getting shoved down the throats of the fans. And I was part of the vocal majority. Now, I would say this in ring, bruh's not, he's not, no. I would never put him in the GOAT conversation as far as wrestler. But there's the thing, you like to say worker. He was a great worker. The guy could read the crowd. The guy knew how to play off the crowd and manipulate the crowd. The guy knew his timing in the ring. You know, Cena was one of those guys. They called him Big Match John for a reason. You know, this guy had 5 moves of doom. Yeah, every big time match he was in, it's kind of like Roman now. You know, or Brock Lesnar now. It's anytime Cena was in a high stakes match, it had a big fight feel to it, regardless if it's Doctor of Thuganomics Cena, Super Cena, Cena towards the end of his run. I mean, we just seen it with Solo Sokoa. I mean, yeah, was the match great? No, but just the mere fact that Cena was in it, it kind of gave the match a different feel. So I can't disregard that. You know, just stepping in the ring with a guy like Cena automatically puts you at a certain level, even
I
if
feel you.
only for that match. Huh?
I said no. I could definitely feel you on that.
Yeah. But I will say, you know, to me, and he's even said the thing that's gotten him over is hard work and his character development. Because I'm not gonna lie, had it not been for the success of the Doctor of Thuganomics, which he has even admitted, he would not be where he at right now. He came up with the Doctor of Thuganomics character because his current prototype character at the time was about to get his ass fired. You know, because he only had a few moves and the character wasn't shit. But then, you know, we went through that whole phase where, you know, Vince started to ruthless aggression. And now, you know, you got this white boy coming out busting raps with the whole fitted hats and snapback with the jerseys and everything. It was something you didn't see outside of Vanilla Ice, and he made it work. Like, it's funny now because when I watch old John Cena freestyles now, bro,
Mm-hmm.
the Doctor Thuganomics was corny as fucking retrospect. Like, when I look at that shit now, I'm like, bro, that shit was not hard. My boy wasn't dropping bars. When I look at the chain gang,
Nah, you can't clean that shit up now, bro. You don't get to clean that shit now.
no,
Don't
no,
try to
no, no,
clean
no,
it.
no, no, no,
Nah,
no.
nah, nah, nah. Don't
Bro,
try to clean. I'm not letting
no,
you
no,
off
no.
the hook. Don't try to
I'm not,
clean
no,
that
no.
shit up, man. His
I ain't
bars
cleaning
is
it up. I'm not
trash.
cleaning it up because guess
No,
what?
no,
Guess what? Guess what? Because
no,
guess what?
no.
I still went out about the CD. Hell yeah, I told people about it. Hell yeah, Doctor Thuganomics. I fuck with Doctor Thuganomics Cena. Chain Gang Soldier Cena with the little spinner pendant. You goddamn right. Yes, at the time it was hot. But looking back at it now, it's like, all right, it was corny. But again, it's about the evolution. Because again, at the time, that shit was hot. Like, you can't tell me when John Cena was coming out, when him and Edge was having their battles, when him and Orton was having their battles, and all that, and John Cena was coming out talking greasy on the mic, talking hella spicy. Hey, you can't say that shit with John Cena. Again, any man that can go toe to toe, word for word, bar for bar with a guy like The Rock and hold his own against Dwayne. Oh, yeah, I'm putting that respect in your name. So hold on now. I ain't backing out for nothing. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying I can understand why people would say he was corny. I just say I wasn't a fan of the corn. Even Nick Cannon got fans, okay? All right. So with that being said, brother, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this. I feel like now he's right where he needs to be. I do feel like for a second, I do feel like he was overrated as far as I think how people saw him as
Get him,
far as
Earl. Get him,
wrestling
Earl.
ability. But other than that, no, I feel like shit. Like I feel like to me, he's finally getting the credit he deserves, especially now that he's not in the ring as much. I think people are really starting to see just how much John Cena meant to the business.
Ladies and gentlemen, franchise. Ladies and gentlemen, the franchise as he just put on that wonderful performance for you, ladies and gentlemen, about his favorite rapper of all time, the man that motivated him to be the franchise
Oh no, I
216.
ain't saying he's my favorite rapper now. Now that's going too far.
Nah, nah, nah,
One of my
nah,
favorite wrestlers, yeah.
nah,
Favorite
nah,
rapper,
brother.
yeah. We ain't
Nah,
doing that.
nah,
We ain't
man.
doing that.
Nah, man. We ain't gonna play the people like that. We gonna let the people know. Earl, get him, Earl. Like I said, man, if this was around the horn, franchise would be losing points as he backtracks.
But I didn't backtrack though.
Yeah, you backtracking. Nah, that's all. Nah, we ain't letting you off the hook though. Nah, you said what you had to say to make it sound good. But nah, brother, look here, man. He was straight overrated. John Cena was straight overrated. The same as Hulk Hogan. Man, look, and I told you the thing
Oh,
that you can
hold
say
on.
about one.
Wait. No. Hell no. Hell no. No. Hell no. Ain't no way in hell you gonna say John Cena is more over the same as Hulk Hogan?
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly, man.
no.
Because
No.
John Cena is the man. John Cena was the second
Ah,
coming of Hulk Hogan, bro. He was, dude. He was. The only difference about John Cena than Hulk Hogan was that John Cena had a character before it. He became the the new say your prayers and eat your vitamins and
oh
and
no,
all
the
that
hustle,
shit.
loyalty, respect. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
that no. That's what when John Cena became that character, he became Hulk Hogan 2.0. The Thuganomics thing, now that was something different, which is why a lot of people were like, man, if John was to ever turn heel, it would be a great jump for him. Like that would have been
Yeah.
a great thing for him, especially in the middle of his prime when it would have been hot because he'd been this dude that's been like so beloved. Like Vince missed a cash cow on that one. The matches, the fights, the rivalries, the conversations, the back and forth you could have had with a heel John Cena, man. We know what he could do. So that's why I'm like, man, bro, if we'd have got that Cena being a heel, bro, that would have put him way over the top. But overall, though, and that's what it would have, could have, should have. Randy Orton was a better wrestler, in ring and everything. Uh, Orton Orton couldn't stay out of trouble to be that lovable guy. If he could stay out of trouble, Orton probably would have been the John Cena. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
but Batista was too old. Uh, Brock Lesnar was built as something else, so you weren't going there with that. And Shelton Benjamin, well, they weren't going to do that with Shelton Benjamin. But for John, man, I mean, yeah, he had the charisma. I'll give him the charisma. I'll give him the fact that once he found that niche and what kind of character he needed to be, he was that guy. The raps. Did he say some punchlines? Yeah, he hit some punchlines. I give him punchlines. That's the most I get him. Me, no, never bought the album. Laughed at anybody who did get I laughed at my brother-in-law when he bought it, and I laughed at my bro here on the show when he confessed that he bought it and knows the words to every song and dressed up like John Cena and standing in the mirror singing Word Life and all that
Hey,
and
I
and
just
all
said I
that.
stood in the mirror. Now you are bold faced lies.
Nah,
Lies.
man, I'm not. It's not lies. I got confirmation from pops now.
And he a liar too.
Hey, like that's all he was hearing up there rapping and talking about thug life. And like, boy, you ain't no goddamn thug. Man, but seriously though, man, I got to give John Cena props where props are due, and because I looked at Hulk Hogan that same way. Was Hulk Hogan overrated? He was overrated, man. I mean, the guy knew how to work in the ring, but yeah, he was overrated. And it's kind of hard to say, well, if the guy was a good worker, how was he overrated? Because he really wasn't, outside of the charisma of the character, he really wasn't that great. Anything else, man, he's just an average dude. He's just a
Right.
mid card guy. So it's like there's really nothing else special about him outside of the charisma, which, and I gotta agree with you because I had to bust your balls for a minute though. But now I agree with you. I believe he is right where he needs to be. Same as Hogan, because they were both kind of the same five moves of doom. I mean, Hogan would, he
Hogan
would
had
get.
3.
Hogan had about three. He had about three or four because he would hulk up on you, then he'll point at you, and then then you would hit him, and then he'll just shake his head, and then
Be
he'll
like,
just get to hitting you,
you.
and then he'll throw you up against the rope, and then he'll leg drop kick you, and then he'll run to the rope, and then he'll leg drop you. He'll big boot you, then leg drop you, and then he'll pin you. Cena was about the same way. He'd give you the five. He'll give you the you can't see me, the five knuckle shuffle, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the knuckles, and then he'll pick you up. First of all, he would used to pump the shoes. Cena
Hey,
used to pump
hey,
the shoes
that
up
used to
first.
I used to like that when he used to pump up the Reeboks. Yeah.
Hell yeah, he used to pump up Reeboks. Then he used to give you the attitude adjustment, or he'll put you in the STFO. So it depended on what he was feeling at that day. But they were about the same, man. Overall, but their charisma spoke louder than what they really could do in the ring. And they could sell water to a well. That's just what it is. So I believe both guys are truly where they're at. But for Cena, yeah, he's overrated, but he's right where he needs to be.